What up, sports fans? Waxon Wednesday. This is Jake Waxman, and then along with Tom Lavalette, two guys talk sports. Let's do this. Let's talk about some sports tonight. And the main focus, of course, will be on the Olympics. Will be on the medal count for the Olympics, and in particular, Team USA. But before I get to that, tomorrow is August. Tomorrow is the 8th month of the year. And guess what? Believe it or not, starting tomorrow, we got football. We got NFL football. Okay, albeit it's preseason, but we got NFL football. I do know of one game that's happening tomorrow, and that is the Texans and the Bears. Now, I don't know for sure if this is the Hall of Fame game or not, which starts off the preseason. I could be wrong, but I think it is, but correct me if I'm wrong, but the Bears are taking on the Texans tomorrow in the first preseason game. That is their first preseason game. So I'm looking forward to, for starters, really looking forward to seeing what Caleb Williams brings to the table. From what I'm hearing, Williams is not going to start tomorrow versus the Texans. That is going to be Tyson Bagent. They're going to put him in the mix, and he's going to play a few minutes. And then it wouldn't surprise me to see Caleb Williams come in at a certain point later on to kind of help him get his feet wet into what an NFL style of pace looks like. So I'm curious to see how things start for Caleb Williams in his NFL official, maybe not official NFL debut, but his preseason debut. And I'm curious to see if he and Rome Odunze can connect. Looking forward to seeing what Odunze's got. I really wonder, I've got a lot of questions about what this defense is going to look like. I got confidence in this defense. I'm just curious to see who the starters are going to be. Overall, I'm looking forward to seeing what pieces are going to be put into what place to start the preseason for the Chicago Bears. But we got football tomorrow. So, a lot of questions, but, we won't answer it all in one football game. I'm just curious to see what Matt Eberflus is going to do tomorrow, who's going to play, on how many minutes, how long's Tyson Bagent going to be on the field for, how long's Caleb Williams going to be out on the field for, what kind of offensive line combinations are going to be out there, wide receivers, running backs, defensive linemen and cornerbacks. I'm curious to see what kind of buttons that Matt Eberflus will push tomorrow. It'll be interesting to see how the Bears start this preseason. Hopefully, we learned a lot of things, win or lose, from this first preseason game. Take what you can learn. And remember, preseason, folks, is the tryout for the NFL for a lot of players. So, I'll be curious to see what players are going to be stepping up for the Bears this season, and who will be the big surprise in preseason for the Bears. We'll find out. And now we'll get on to starting with Team USA. Okay, so this is something that I kind of wondered about and thought might happen. The youth movement for Team USA, and especially in the pool area. And that appears to be the case so far. Now, while the U.S. has won plenty of medals in the pool in these Paris Olympics, to tell you the truth, you can tell it's kind of a youth movement. So they've won plenty of medals, but the U.S. has, as far as I know, only 2 or 3 gold medals in the. Actually, yeah, the United States of America right now has, I think, only 3 gold medals in the pool. I'm gonna check that out and confirm that to you guys. But yeah, so far, 5 medals for the United States so far. But actually, I got that wrong. It's actually as far as I know, it's only 2 medals in the pool, or 2 gold medals. Sorry. So while they've gotten plenty of silver and bronze in those swimming events, gold has been hard to come by. And I've watched a lot of the races, and it's just to me. There's a couple things you could say about Team USA's lack of gold medals in the pool in Paris, but I think the big thing is it's a youth movement. All right. Some of our legends like Michael Phelps, Ryan Lochte, they've retired. They've moved on from the Olympics. And now we got people. We still got guys like Caleb Dressel and women like Kaylee Ledecky who they're gonna find a way to win some. I wouldn't be surprised if they win another gold medal or 2 for the United States in this area. But from what I'm seeing, hey, it's a combination of a few things. It's a youth movement. Other than those 2. Caleb Dressel and Katie Ledecky, there's a lot of young faces on this U.S. swim team, and it'll be interesting to see if Dressel and Ledecky swim in Los Angeles 4 years from now. And same with Bobby Fink, who's another veteran. But not a whole lot of veterans on this swimming roster for Team USA. So it's really kind of a youth movement. And while a lot of them are doing well, it's also a case of, hey, okay, it's not that the U.S. hasn't been doing badly in the pool. They just haven't won a lot of gold medals. And a lot of that is due to a youth movement, and the world has caught up with us. So, you got Australia right now. They look like Australia has passed us by at the moment as the best swimming program in the world. Those Aussies, they love their swimming sports. And and you got other teams like Team France who've got a phenom in Leon Marchand, who's won 3 gold medals, and he won 2 in the span of 2 hours in day 5 of the Olympics. So, and then you got, and Italy's had a guy that's won a gold medal, and amongst other things, there's just a lot of competition in the pool. And the U.S., with some of the veterans retiring, and combined with other nations finding some great swimmers in their and whatever talent they have recruited, it's a number. Those are the things that have led up to this moment. And while I kind of figured we wouldn't win all the gold medals in the world, I mean, we know Team USA, they win in the past. They've won almost like half the gold medals in the swimming events. But I kind of figured that would not be the case coming into Paris because we have a much younger core in terms of the U.S. swim program. So that combined with the world catching up. But I will also say that I do think going into the Los Angeles games 4 years from now, I do think some things need to be changed with the program. I think training exercises need to be kind of reworked and retooled. You got to make some adjustments there on the training. Coaching, of course, can improve. So there's definitely plenty of work to do before the Los Angeles games. But this is just my opinion on why Team USA is not doing as well in the pool as they have in the past. That's an area that we've usually won a lot of our gold medals in. And while plenty of medals, don't get me wrong, just not a lot of golds. And that's just because, the other nations have caught up. And, we've got a younger team. But I'll be curious to see what kind of youth, just exactly what kind of youth is going to be. Yeah, okay, sorry. For lack of better words, I'm kind of curious to see what young guns step up for Team USA in Los Angeles 4 years from now. There's some names to keep an eye on. I'll try to mention some names to keep an eye on, like in my next Waxon Wednesday, but I'll need to do a little more research there. But, hey, if anyone's good at finding talent in the swimming pool, it's Team USA. So I got no doubt they'll find some guys before Los Angeles, and some girls too, who can surprise at the Los Angeles Olympics. But also, some things also need to change with the coaching and the practices and the training techniques for Team USA in the pool, especially in Colorado Springs. Some things need to change there if we're gonna win a lot more gold in Los Angeles. Paris, it is what it is. We'll see how many more we win. I think that the U.S. will win a few more gold medals, but if we're going to win more gold medals in Los Angeles than we will in Paris, some things have got to change, and you know what? We got to be ready to take on what the world throws at us better. So that's just my take on what's going on with Team USA's lack of gold in the swimming pool. So just my thoughts there. But Team USA, hey, they're still doing well in the pool area, still getting plenty of medals. Like I said, just not a whole lot of them are golds. That's where we've been struggling. And a lot of that is there's just a lot. In a lot of the events that we've won in the past, better swimmers from other nations have come along. So that's another huge part of it. All right. You folks want a medal count? I will give you one. So here's how things look as they stand right now. So here's the top 10 in the medal count right now. If we're going by gold medals, China has the lead with 9. France has the second most with 8. And I'll tell you what, the French Olympic Committee right now, they are having a breakout games. But who can be surprised? That's the effect of having a games on your home turf and in your home city of Paris. So France, I think, if I can remember correctly, France had 10 to 12 gold medals in the Tokyo Games. Right now, they already have 8 gold medals, and they're on course to not only equal their total gold medals from the Tokyo Games, but more than likely pass that by too. And a lot of it thanks to Leon Marchand, who I mentioned, who's a phenomenal swimmer. He's won 3 gold medals in these games. Japan is in third with 8. The tiebreaker between France and Japan is that France has more medals overall with 26 to Japan's 15. Australia, and then it's Australia with 7 gold medals. Great Britain and South Korea are tied with 6 gold medals. Britain has more medals overall between the two. And then the United States with 5 gold medals at the moment. Could be more, depending on what Katie Ledecky does later tonight. So we got 5 gold medals, but the United States overall, the good news is for those panicking, the United States, if we're going by overall medals, the United States has the most medals overall with 30. No nation has more. And the next closest nation is France with 26. So, plenty of medals. Team USA is winning plenty of medals, just not a whole lot of them are gold. So, 5 golds for Team USA. Then it's Italy with 3, Canada with 2, and then Canada and Germany fill out the last 2 spots with 2. Each 2 gold medals apiece between those nations. So plenty of, like I said, Team USA winning plenty of medals, and there's still a lot of medals to be won, a lot of gold medals, and I have no doubt the U.S. will. And a lot of it, as I mentioned, has been the struggle to find gold, to strike gold in the swimming pool, which the U.S. has done well in the past. But youth movement there, but still plenty of opportunities and events for the U.S. to win more gold medals and top the medal charts overall. So, plenty of time there, and we're still early on in the Olympics. So, and already the U.S. has 30 gold medals overall. Not 30 gold medals, 30 medals overall. Gosh, I'm off my game tonight. So, that's just a look at the medal count as things stand right now. Okay, now on to this day in sports history. Sorry about that, folks. I forgot to pull that up. And on this day, the 31st of July, 1910, the Tour de France, Octave Lapise of France wins by just 4 points from Team Acklon teammate Francis Fabre of Luxembourg. Talk about a close Tour de France. Alright, sports fans, that is all for this week's Waxon Wednesday. If you're watching the Olympics, I hope you're enjoying them. And once again, thanks for watching this week's Waxon Wednesday. Me and Tyler greatly appreciate the support. That's all I got for this week. Jake Waxman from Two Guys Talk Sports, wishing you all a good week.